In the shadowy world of hackers and anonymous figures, a mysterious incident took place that left many puzzled, intrigued, and unsettled. An anonymous hacker claimed to have discovered and uploaded a photograph of the moon that, at first glance, appeared to show nothing unusual. Upon closer inspection, however, the image revealed a giant structure, a 3-mile-tall tower located inside a crater. The photo, allegedly stolen from classified archives, was shared on a few obscure online forums and quickly became the subject of fascination. But what made the incident truly eerie was that shortly after posting the image, the hacker seemingly disappeared without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The image uploaded by the anonymous hacker purportedly came from a hidden repository of NASA or government archives, suggesting that there are secrets being kept from the public about what exists on the moon. The photograph, taken during one of the lunar missions, showed a crater, like countless others dotting the lunar surface, but within this particular crater was something entirely unexpected. Towering from the crater floor stood what appeared to be a massive vertical structure stretching up toward the lunar sky. At first glance, the image seemed like any other official photo taken of the moon's surface, but upon closer examination, users quickly noted the structure. It was hard to miss, a perfectly straight, tall object standing out against the otherwise natural lunar landscape. In the original post, the hacker claimed that the structure was 3 miles high and speculated that it could be an artificial construction, possibly left by an unknown civilization or as part of a secret space program. The post included cryptic statements from the hacker, who claimed they had been digging through databases and archives that were intentionally kept hidden from the public eye. They hinted at a network of government files deliberately obscured or altered before being released to the public, suggesting that humanity was not being told the full truth about the moon and its potential anomalies. The hacker insisted that the photo they uploaded was real and warned that the information they were about to share could put them in serious danger. The mysterious hacker's post went viral in communities that investigate mysterious phenomena and quickly spread across fringe forums dedicated to UFOs, space anomalies, and government cover-ups. The photograph, along with the story of how it was obtained, drew significant attention. People began scrutinizing the image, trying to determine whether it had been tampered with or if the structure could be explained by natural geological formations. As the discussion raged online, the hacker who had uploaded the image suddenly vanished. Within days of posting the photograph, all of the hacker's online profiles, pseudonyms, and forum accounts were either deleted or went inactive. Attempts to trace the hacker's digital footprint led to dead ends. They had disappeared completely from the internet, an eerie outcome considering their warnings about the potential dangers of releasing the information. This abrupt disappearance only fueled speculation about the image's authenticity. Many believed that the hacker had been silenced, perhaps by government agencies like NASA, the FBI, or other secretive organizations, to prevent further leaks of classified information. The more outlandish theories claimed that the hacker had been abducted or had gone into hiding to avoid a far more sinister fate. The image of the 3-mile-tall tower on the moon reignited long-standing debates about lunar anomalies and whether the moon might harbor evidence of alien activity or secret human operations. Several theories emerged to explain the nature of the structure in the photograph, some more plausible than others. The most popular theory was that the tower was an extraterrestrial construction, either left behind by an advanced alien race or still actively used for unknown purposes. Some proponents of this theory argued that the moon could have been a staging ground for alien activity thousands or even millions of years ago. The idea of a massive artificial structure on the moon was not unprecedented in moon anomaly groups, where claims of lunar bases and alien artifacts have circulated for decades. Another popular theory was that the tower was part of a classified space program operated by powerful governments or global elites. Advocates of this theory believed that the public-facing space exploration efforts, such as NASA's Apollo missions, were only the surface of a much deeper and more secretive effort to establish a permanent human presence on the moon. The structure could be a base or outpost, hidden from the public and the international scientific community. In the wake of the hacker's disappearance, the photograph of the moon crater and the alleged tower continued to circulate in online conspiracy theory communities. The lack of official response from space agencies like NASA or other government institutions only heightened suspicions. Some believed that the hacker's image had been genuine and that they had paid the price for revealing sensitive information. Others saw the event as a cautionary tale about the risks of hacking and the dark undercurrents of information control in the digital age. To this day, the 3-mile moon tower remains one of the many unsolved space mysteries that fuel curiosity about what may truly be out there, just beyond the reach of public knowledge. Whether the hacker's photograph represented a real discovery or a digital mirage, the story leaves us questioning what secrets the moon may still hold, and who might be working to keep them hidden. The hacker's vanishing adds another layer to the mystery, suggesting that when it comes to uncovering hidden truths, some may disappear into the void, leaving only questions and shadows behind. Oddly enough, the story of the anonymous hacker who shared the image of a 3-mile-tall tower on the moon and then mysteriously disappeared is not an isolated incident. Over the years, numerous moon anomalies have been reported, many of which bear striking resemblances to buildings and structures that seem out of place on the otherwise barren lunar landscape. These supposed structures, which appear in various shapes and sizes, have intrigued scientists and amateur astronomers alike, leading to widespread speculation that the moon may not be as empty as we are led to believe. While mainstream science maintains that most of these anomalies can be explained by natural geological formations or photographic distortions, a growing number of enthusiasts believe that there may be artificial structures on the moon, possibly the remnants of ancient civilizations, evidence of extraterrestrial activity, or even the result of secret human missions. What makes these observations compelling to researchers is the sharp, vertical shape of the shard, which appears distinctly artificial. Natural rock formations, especially those on celestial bodies with low gravity like the moon, are not typically capable of sustaining such tall, thin structures. This has led many to suggest that the shard could be a man-made or extraterrestrial structure, perhaps left behind by an ancient civilization or advanced spacefaring species. Some researchers claim that parts of the moon show evidence of ancient cities, complete with ruins, roads, and building-like structures. Certain photographs taken by lunar missions and telescopes reveal what appear to be geometric patterns, straight lines, rectangular formations, and square structures, patterns that are rarely found in nature but are common in human-made architecture. In other images, some believe they have spotted what looks like the remains of walls, ramparts, and fortifications, shapes that are startlingly reminiscent of the architecture of ancient cities on Earth. These supposed ruins are often located in craters or other relatively protected areas of the moon, adding to the idea that these locations may have once served as bases or outposts, either for an ancient alien civilization or a secret human mission that has long been kept hidden. Another popular theory among those who study moon anomalies is the existence of glass domes on the lunar surface. These domes, which are said to appear in various NASA photographs, resemble large, transparent structures that seem to cover certain areas of the moon. Proponents of this theory suggest that the glass domes may have been constructed to protect inhabitants from the harsh conditions of space, particularly the lack of atmosphere and extreme temperature fluctuations. The evidence for the glass domes comes from images that show light reflections and odd translucent structures that appear out of place in the otherwise stark and rocky lunar environment. Some researchers believe that these domes, if they exist, could have been built by ancient civilizations to house colonies or research stations. In addition to theories about ancient civilizations and extraterrestrial structures, there are also claims that secret moon bases have been built by humans, possibly as part of classified military or governmental space programs. Some researchers believe that Apollo 11 and subsequent lunar missions were not the first human visits to the moon, but rather public-facing versions of earlier, secret missions. The discovery of strange structures, such as the shard and the towers, has been interpreted by some as evidence of hidden military installations or research stations. Supporters of this theory also point to the suspicious secrecy surrounding some NASA missions and the limited public access to certain lunar data. They argue that the structures observed in these anomalous photographs may be part of an ongoing human presence on the moon, hidden from the general public to maintain control over space-related activities and technologies. In the annals of digital history, few entities have captured the world's imagination and garnered as much attention as the loosely organized, decentralized collective known as Anonymous. Anonymous is a global phenomenon that has emerged as a powerful force in the realm of digital activism, hacktivism, and online vigilantism. In 2017, Anonymous revealed that a remarkable discovery came to light, revealing that a collector residing in Pittsburgh possessed a fascinating assortment of historical artifacts. Among his prized possessions were not one, but two NASA computers from the renowned Apollo era, along with a substantial collection of hundreds of magnetic tapes. These tapes harbored the potential of containing invaluable information pertaining to the profound exploration of outer space. Regrettably, the speculation surrounding the significance of these tapes will now forever remain a mystery. NASA, in a surprising turn of events, issued an order for their eradication, leaving us devoid of the opportunity to uncover the enigmatic knowledge they could have bestowed upon us. It is worth noting that the individual who had safeguarded these extraordinary artifacts in his garage unfortunately passed away in the year 2011. According to reports, an interesting incident occurred in 2015 when a man stumbled upon NASA computers while cleaning out a basement and garage. To his surprise, he also discovered a collection of magnetic data tapes dating back to the years between 1967 and 1974. These tapes were none other than labeled as Pioneer probe missions, holding immense historical value. In a document released by NASA, it was disclosed that an administrative investigation was launched upon receiving information from a redacted source. The source, a resident of Pittsburgh, had been contacted by a NASA official in relation to her possession of a computer bearing a plate labeled Goddard Space Flight Center, along with reels of magnetic data tapes. Notably, several tapes were specifically labeled as from the year 1969 and were found in the process of cleaning the residence of a deceased individual. This incident raised various intriguing questions and piqued the interest of both NASA and the general public, and the recovery of these potentially significant historical data tapes undoubtedly provided a unique opportunity to delve into the early days of NASA's exploration efforts. The comprehensive administrative investigation aimed to shed light on the origins and significance of these tapes, and this incident offers a fascinating glimpse into the past achievements and advancements of NASA. The enriched understanding of these historical magnetic data tapes from the Pioneer probe missions can potentially provide valuable insights and enhance our knowledge of space exploration during that era. In a documented report on December 1, 2015, someone conducted an interview with a person whose identity has been redacted, discussing an intriguing subject related to NASA reels and computers. The individual revealed that they engage in scrapping as a hobby, which not only brings them joy, but also serves as an additional source of income. It was conveyed that this person was approached by someone, also redacted for anonymity, who was familiar with their scrapping hobby. The individual disclosed that the person who approached them had recently passed away, leaving behind a considerable amount of electronic equipment at their residence. According to the interviewee, the person who approached them explicitly stated that they were welcome to take whatever they desired from the deceased person's residence. During the weekend of November 14, 2015, the individual took the opportunity to tidy up the deceased person's home and, to their astonishment, stumbled upon a treasure trove. Among their findings were approximately 300 reel tapes from NASA, which were determined to date back from 1969 to 1972, capturing a significant period in the organization's history. Additionally, they discovered two large computers that bore distinctive NASA markings. The discovery of these rare artifacts not only added excitement to the person who found them, but they took the reel tapes from their original location and brought them to his own residence. However, he left the computers behind at the other person's house because they were too heavy to conveniently transport. They mentioned that a crane might have been utilized to move the computers. It is important to note that he expressed his intention to act in accordance with the law and return the NASA property. In order to facilitate this process, they had a key to the person's residence and were willing to accompany investigators to inspect the computers. This potential recovery operation of the NASA historic items has been coordinated and approved by the History Office and NASA headquarters. In addition, they have expressed a desire to personally review the reel tapes for any historical significance they may hold. To assist in this endeavor, he has requested assistance from the NASA Office of Inspector General in collecting the real tapes from Pittsburgh. This collaborative effort aims to ensure the proper handling and preservation of these valuable NASA artifacts. It is intriguing to note that the entire situation was shrouded in secrecy until Motherboard became aware of the events and subsequently obtained the documents through a Freedom of Information Act request. The subsequent release of these documents made the information accessible to the public. The release of the documents, despite being accomplished, has raised concerns due to the extensive redaction of crucial details. Though lacking in transparency, one aspect that emerged was the confirmation of NASA's deliberate destruction of all the files. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, renowned for its remarkable achievements and significant contributions to scientific research, holds a distinguished position as one of the world's foremost research agencies. It stands as a pioneer in the field of space exploration, having conducted groundbreaking missions since its inception. Over the course of its history, NASA has propelled countless technological advancements and made significant discoveries that have reshaped our understanding of the cosmos. Despite its extensive studies and experience, NASA officials have not been immune to errors and failures. This underscores the notion that even the most knowledgeable and capable individuals can still make mistakes. While NASA has encountered instances of mishaps and setbacks, it is important to recognize that not all of these incidents have been disclosed to the public. Undoubtedly, NASA's accomplishments have captured the imagination of the world, marking the triumphs of human ingenuity and scientific progress. From the momentous first launch into space to the continuous exploration of distant celestial bodies, NASA's expeditions have paved the way for groundbreaking discoveries, revealing aspects of our universe that were once shrouded in mystery. One pivotal error committed by NASA was the unfortunate loss of the original footage capturing the historic first moonwalk. It is worth noting that NASA officials have asserted their diligent efforts in searching for these mysteriously misplaced tapes ever since their absence was officially confirmed. However, skepticism has arisen among many individuals regarding NASA's explanation, given the staggering quantity of tapes that could potentially be misplaced. The significance of this loss cannot be overstated, as it represents a substantial gap in documenting one of humankind's most remarkable achievements. The absence of this valuable footage has fueled speculation and raised questions about the accuracy and reliability of NASA's claims. The issue at hand revolves around the inquiry of how the highly significant tapes were inadvertently misplaced. It is worth noting that prior to their misplacement, selected segments from the footage had been publicly aired on television. The momentous occasion of mankind's initial steps on the lunar surface constituted an unmatched feat in the realm of space exploration, making it all the more astonishing that the loss of these tapes could have transpired so effortlessly. This incident raises perplexing questions regarding the circumstances surrounding the tape's disappearance and prompts a deeper exploration into the potential reasons and consequences of this regrettable occurrence. Numerous hypotheses have emerged surrounding the mysterious disappearance of the tapes, featuring a range of explanations. While some put forth the notion that these tapes were deliberately withheld from the public as a precautionary measure, others maintain that they were genuinely misplaced. Moreover, more intricate theories have also been posited. Among these is a theory concocted by a community skeptical of NASA's reliability, alleging that the purportedly missing files harbor some concealed secrets, prompting the space agency to eliminate any incriminating evidence contained within them. These diverse conjectures have generated a discourse rife with speculation and intrigue. However, in recent years, a remarkable discovery was made regarding the previously lost tapes. It has been revealed that a staggering number of over 200,000 recording tapes, which NASA had initially categorized as not important, underwent demagnetization to be repurposed for future use. Consequently, these tapes inadvertently made their way to an auction. Astonishingly, it was a NASA intern who, unbeknownst to the tape's historical significance, acquired approximately 65 boxes of these recordings through the said auction. Initially planning to profit from selling the tapes to a television station, where they would have been recycled for new recordings, the intern stumbled upon a peculiar label affixed to the boxes that explicitly identified them as being associated with the Apollo 11 mission. Coincidentally aware of the widely known tale of the lost tapes, the intern embarked on a quest to determine their true contents. The resourceful intern ingeniously managed to play the tapes, defying their intended fate. Thus began the incredible journey of rediscovering the long-lost and forgotten footage. It took extensive effort and dedication, but ultimately the intern's efforts were fruitful. After meticulously confirming the identity of the tapes as the long-lost recordings, a stunning 2.5 hours of footage were triumphantly recovered and painstakingly digitized, ensuring their preservation for future generations to marvel at and appreciate. One topic that has captivated public interest is that of unidentified flying objects, and even astronauts themselves have shared their own intriguing accounts. Among these individuals, Edgar Mitchell stands out. Mitchell, who was the 6th person to set foot on the Moon, played a crucial role in piloting the Apollo 14 lunar module, which marked the inaugural Apollo mission dedicated to conducting scientific experiments on the lunar surface. During this mission, Mitchell and his crew dedicated a remarkable 9 hours to conducting research in the Fra Mauro Highlands region of the Moon. While Mitchell is renowned for his extraordinary experience as an astronaut, he has also garnered significant attention within the space community for his outspoken theories concerning UFOs and extraterrestrial life. The combination of Mitchell's upbringing amidst the space race and his subsequent career as an astronaut have undoubtedly shaped his perspective, leading him to delve into the realms of UFOs and the potential existence of alien life. It is important to note that Mitchell's interest in UFOs and extraterrestrial phenomena goes beyond mere speculation. He is engaged in scientific research and exploration to support his views, aiming to shed light on the mysteries that lie beyond our planet. Mitchell's willingness to challenge conventional beliefs and explore unconventional ideas has solidified his reputation as a boundary-pushing thinker within both the scientific and UFO research communities. Edgar Mitchell embarked on a remarkable journey in his professional life, initially venturing into a military path by joining the esteemed US Navy as a pilot in 1948. Eventually, his exceptional skills and dedication caught the attention of NASA, leading to his selection as an astronaut in 1966. However, it was in the later stages of Mitchell's career, after retiring from active service, that he found himself entangled in discussions regarding the intriguing realm of paranormal phenomena that occur in the vastness of space, including his own personal encounters. It was during the groundbreaking Apollo 14 mission, a mission largely unknown to the general public, that the extraordinary occurrences surrounding Edgar Mitchell began to unfold. The mission, which took place under the auspices of scientific exploration, held within its bounds an undercurrent of peculiar and inexplicable incidents that left the world in awe and bewilderment. Following his encounter with what he deemed as a supernatural force transcending the realm of existence, Mitchell's fascination with paranormal occurrences and the expanses of consciousness grew exponentially. This newfound intrigue led him to venture into the realms of extrasensory perception, conducting extensive experiments centered around psychic abilities, including telepathy, while aboard the Apollo 14 module. Eerily enough, it appears that Mitchell's encounter had a profound impact on him, leaving an indelible mark on his psyche. Edgar Mitchell, along with a group of psychics, later made claims of engaging in telepathic communication while he was in space. Following his space mission, Mitchell went on to establish the Institute of Noetic Sciences, which carried on the research he had initiated both privately and during his time in orbit. Throughout his lifetime, Mitchell consistently maintained his belief in the existence of unidentified flying objects. In a 1996 interview on the television show Dateline, Mitchell openly expressed his conviction that UFO contact is very strong and accused the US government of concealing evidence of extraterrestrial encounters and UFO crash incidents. His statements shed light on a pervasive cover-up, sparking discussions surrounding the presence of alien visits and their subsequent suppression by authorities. The field of UFOs and outer space continues to captivate the public's interest, showing no signs of slowing down. Interestingly, there is a growing belief among many that these mysterious, unidentified flying objects can actually be spotted when observing the International Space Station. Serving as a substantial spacecraft orbiting our planet, the ISS has served as a home for astronauts over the years and boasts a crucial role as a scientific laboratory, facilitating a wide range of experiments. The construction of this remarkable space station was a collaborative effort involving multiple countries, with astronauts themselves assembling many of its components in the weightless environment of space. The connection between UFO sightings and the ISS has garnered significant attention, fostering a belief that these unidentified objects frequently manifest within close proximity. This correlation fuels speculation and curiosity regarding the mysteries hidden within the vastness of space. The space station, with its scientific contributions and collaborative spirit, remains a testament to human ingenuity and serves as a beacon of exploration in our ongoing quest for knowledge beyond our planetary boundaries. The International Space Station is equipped with a multitude of cameras that provide the public with a unique opportunity to observe the vastness of the cosmos. However, on occasion, individuals manage to capture footage that defies explanation. Here, we present a collection of videos recorded by the International Space Station, which some claim depict unidentified crafts from beyond our world. These intriguing videos have captured the attention of both scientists and enthusiasts alike. The footage, taken by the station's cameras, showcases unusual objects traversing the celestial expanse. While the origin and nature of these objects remain mysterious, they have sparked debates and discussions within the scientific community.